Hello everyone, it's Kabita from Red Door Yoga. Thank you for joining me for the Red Door Yoga Mini Sutra series online. Today I wanted to talk to you about denying your gifts. Now recently I was chatting about the idea of finding your gifts and your passions. As many of you know, I actually mentor people, and so I have a mentorship that I run, and I've got mentees from all over the globe. If, by the way, you're interested in mentorship on a path of self-mastery, which is what we're doing, then you can take a look at themasterfulpath.com. Okay, if you go to themasterfulpath.com, if the mentorship is closed at the moment, which it is right now, you will see a photo of me with my longer hair, and it'll tell you, I'm sorry, the mentorship is closed, but there'll be a spot for you. You can put your email address in, and when the mentorship doors are going to open, we'll send you an email. Okay, we're not going to inundate you with emails, but we'll send you an email and emails within that 4-day period that the doors are actually open. Okay, so we only open the doors once a year for 4 days. So as I was saying, I mentor a number of people around the world. And one of the things that we look at along that path of self-mastery is to identify your gifts and your passions in order to live a life where you will be of service to the world around you and it will be personally fulfilling to you. Okay? Now, last time we talked about, finding your passion part of it. And today I wanted to talk to you about denying your gifts. Okay. So we could call it, finding your gifts. Absolutely. But more to the point, I want you to notice the denial aspect of it, because this is a very common thing that people run into. We can be trained into the idea of not acknowledging our gifts in order to be or appear to be modest. That's one of the things, okay? We can learn that in some way we are not to shine, and therefore to say that I'm gifted in a particular way sounds and feels very egocentric, and so the mind will want to stay away from acknowledging that you have a gift. Okay. But another reason that people oftentimes tend to deny their gift is because they think it's too commonplace. So that's the piece I really want to focus in on today. Okay. To understand this, I want you to think for a moment that a gift is a skill. Okay. And I want you to think in an analogy that we have 20 archers. Okay, 20 people who are learning archery, let's put it that way. So there are 20 people and they're all lined up, and each of them have their own target in front of them. And they are, putting their arrows into their bows, lining themselves up, eyeing the target and whatnot, and they shoot, and they shoot again, and they shoot again, and they miss the target many times. And over time they get to know the bow, and then eventually one person starts to hit the bullseye, not just once, but they're able to repeat it and to repeat it. And everyone cheers. Everyone, applauds for this person, and they consider this person now to be skillful. Well, that's great. And the person may feel skillful. The person may feel like they have a gift. We now have 19 people who are still working to hit the bullseye. Now, eventually, let's say 6 more people start hitting the bullseye, on a consistent basis. What happens then? Does it mean that the first person and those other 6 don't have the skill anymore? What if all 20 people now start hitting the bullseye consistently? Do they not have a skill? Are they not gifted in this way? Our minds tend to look at our gifts, and it tends to then compare ourselves to others, and it tends to want to deny that we are gifted in places if we see that gift in other people's manifestations. It feels like our gifts need to somehow be rare in order for them to be gifts, and that is not the case. A gift is a skill, and it is okay if many people are skilled in that same arena. It does not lessen the gift or skill that you have. So that is a point that I wanted to bring up today, because it's a point that a lot of people don't look at, and yet it is a very strong driver for the mind to deny that you have a gift. Deny that you have a skill. Just because other people may demonstrate that same gift or skill does not mean it is not a gift or skill. Okay? And it is important that we acknowledge our gift, because that gift isn't just for us. That gift is for the world around us. We are given gifts to give them away. And until we will acknowledge that we have a gift in our hands, we cannot extend it. Until you acknowledge what you hold, what you were given, what you are, you cannot give it away in service to the world around you, and you are meant to. And until you give your gift away in service to the world around you, you will be unfulfilled. It is a deep, ingrained drive for personal fulfillment to be of service in the way you were built. So it's important that you start acknowledging your gifts, which means it's important that you notice when your mind is denying your gifts. I hope that was helpful, everyone. If you found this helpful, do like the video, do share it, please and thank you on your social media platforms, etc. I say, and I do mean it, that you never know who needs to hear this message today. It can make a huge difference in a person's life, and especially based on what we're talking about today, if it makes a huge difference in their life, it will actually cascade into the world around them, and that's why we do what we do. This, the mini sutras, is part of me giving my gift away to the world around me. It is personally fulfilling to me, but the idea is to actually gift it to all of you and everyone so that it may be helpful to you, and then you may gift your gift to the world. Okay? Thank you, everyone. And I look forward to seeing you again online very, very soon. Namaste.